Alright, Pistons fans, so in today's video, we are talking about Spencer Littleson. So the Pistons decided to sign him to the Summer League roster, and I couldn't be happier about it, man. Spencer is another guy, Michigan born. He was born in Rochester, Michigan. Shout out to anybody who's from Rochester, Michigan. So we got another Michigan guy similar to Isaiah Livers, and we brought him here, and we're giving him a shot in the Summer League. So I'm going to give you guys the stats about him, and I'm just going to go off on all the things that I like about him, and then some things that you need to know about him as a player. So the stats for Spencer: he averaged 13 points, 3 rebounds, 47% from the three-point line this last season, and he helped lead Toledo to a 21-9 record. Now, another fact that I didn't even know about, but I just came across, is that he made the most three-pointers out of everybody in college basketball. And I don't know the specific field goal percentage, but apparently he is also one of the most efficient college basketball players from last season. So yeah, man, Spencer Littleson, this is someone who gives us 100% shooting ability. I love what Troy Weaver is doing. I absolutely see the plan, man. He is adding nothing but shooting talent around this Pistons roster, man. Shooters everywhere. A bunch of guys over 40% from the three-point line, and it's not like they're just at 40%. These are guys well exceeding 40% from the three-point line. Littleson is someone who shot 47% from the three-point line. That is absolutely insane. So the shooting ability that he's going to bring to this squad is perfect, okay? He fits the mold. He fits what we're trying to do here, bringing another shooter to the squad. And then another thing about him, we actually worked him out apparently 5 weeks ago, and that's one of the main reasons why we decided to give him a shot. We worked him out 5 weeks ago, and he had an extremely good workout with the Pistons. So that's probably one of the main reasons why we're picking him up right now. Something else that I wanted to say about Spencer is he's kind of versatile, and I don't mean defensively, I mean offensively. He's kind of versatile because he's a dude who I feel like could play the point guard position. He's someone who I feel like could play the two guard position. And then also, if you guys watch Dwayne Casey's media day with the new rookies on the team, he talked about possibly putting someone like Jeremy Grant at the center position in a small ball lineup. So if we're possibly putting Grant at center in a small ball position, I could easily see one day in the future, if we decide to keep Spencer, if he develops and comes on this Pistons squad, I can see in the future he could be a guy who could play the 1, the 2, or the 3 for us in a small ball lineup, him being 6'4". And then one of my last points that I wanted to mention is that, you know, we have a guy like Wayne Ellington on the roster who is kind of similar to Spencer in some ways. Wayne Ellington is a guy who brings you veteran leadership and just someone who can come in and score the basketball, gives you good three-point shooting. Now, obviously, Spencer is not going to give you veteran leadership, but he is a guy who can come in, shoot the basketball, and give you some decent production in terms of scoring the basketball. He doesn't really give you much else. He doesn't give you defense. He doesn't give you rebounding. He does give you a little bit of playmaking, but overall, you're picking him up for offense. You're not picking him up for defense. So yeah, man, Spencer Littleson being on the Pistons Summer League squad, I'm stoked about this. I can't wait to see this again. Another Michigan guy. I love seeing any and all Michigan dudes coming back to Michigan and playing for the Pistons, just like Isaiah Livers. And I just hope that he balls out, because a shooter like this, man, he is one of the best shooters, if not the best shooter in all of college basketball from this previous season, man. Honestly, he is a legit, bona fide shooter, man. He is a shooter. If he plays well in the Summer League, similar to Chris Smith, a guy who I did a video on recently, if these guys play well in the Summer League, I can easily see them getting put on the G League roster this upcoming season, which will be beneficial to the Pistons squad because there's nothing wrong with always adding young talent to possibly bring up and possibly develop. We have John Beeline, we have Dwayne Casey, we have developmental coaches here in Detroit. And again, we just hired like 3 brand new coaches who are former college basketball players. So bringing those guys in as well, having someone like Dwayne Casey be the leader at the helm, and then also having someone like John Beeline, having all of these guys here to be developmental coaches with someone like Spencer, someone who's already a great three-point shooter and just lacks in a few other areas. I feel like they could really build with someone like Spencer and Chris Smith and all of the young guys on this roster. So to sum it all up, I hope Spencer plays well in the Summer League so that we can put him in the G League. And Spencer is a great three-point shooter. He gives you some scoring on offense. He does need to work on the other areas of his game, but I am stoked, and I would like to see him play on the Pistons G League squad next year. So let me know any and all thoughts in the comment section below. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Thank y'all for 2K, and I'm out.